Hello everybody, this is Ash, and welcome to another episode. So I'm sorry if my audio sounds different. My settings got messed up when I changed headset, and I'm not sure if I got them as good, better, or worse than before. Yeah, so sorry. I guess first things first. I kind of want to ask you guys. I was playing around with the elytra a little bit, and what is this? Why is it tilting? Because I really hate that. I hope the glide spell does not work like that, because if it does, then I'm never using it. One sec, let me turn the sound down a little bit. Alright. So stuff I want to do today. First of all, I have built a lot of the rail. I built it all the way out to the iron geode. So we can actually go across that if we just go here. You can see it's very long. And it comes out to here. And it does a little loop. This would be where the station goes. I probably should have had it longer, but I didn't, and I didn't want to replace the templates. But here is our iron geode down here. I have mined it out, but a catalyst is there. We can't raise this one up like the skystone catalyst, so we're gonna have to drop something into there, or I'm not sure how. Maybe like we'll have to drain some of the ocean for the iron geode. You can see loops around, so it'll come in here, stop at the station, then come back around and go down here. On the left here is, no, that's the right. On the right here is our return track, and on the left is our incoming track. So when we get our signals, we'll reflect that with the direction of the signals, but we don't need to do that just yet. Over here, we still have not connected this up all the way yet, and building this section made me realize I don't really want to build this all over ocean. So what I'm thinking is this might end up curving into the land at this closest point over here or something, or maybe we'll go diagonally into the land, and then we'll have probably a bit of a land track that goes over to here, because I've run through so much iron on the girders. The andesite is easy. The andesite alloy is easy. Even the copper and acacia is easy. These girders, I've spent, maybe 1,000 iron or so on them so far, and we don't have auto iron yet, which is also why I went to the iron geode first. But for what we want to do today, in the stream I said I wanted to create like a big tree grafted onto the side of one of these pillars, or this pillar. I still do want to do that, although I'm not certain that's what we're going to do today. So you're shown the rail progress. What I really want to do is get cracking on, you know, the quest book. We haven't touched this for, I mean, for a few episodes, but that's also like a couple months. I haven't touched any of this stuff. So I want to do that, and a bit of planning. So I figured I've been worrying about how we're gonna get our circuits around, because we haven't really built stuff in a good location, like next to each other, to have like a normal like assembly process. We haven't built something that caters to that. So what I figured, we had the idea of having the skyship in here. We can have skyships that deliver all of our stuff around the base, traveling around the outside. I completely forgot, or I mean, I completely didn't realize we have phantom rails from Create Steam and Rails. These are invisible, and we have invisible bogies as well from Steam and Rails. We can build airships that park around the outside, and you know, they travel through and around a base and move stuff. So that's something I want to do. So we might work on getting the these kinetic mechanisms down to the brass mechanism area. Oh, I still... Right, I forgot. I still haven't even automated this yet. We just haven't needed to. But if we are going to be automatically transporting, we're going to have to rehook up, and we can actually use a mechanical, the easy to automate squeezer now, since we have those. Right, we have a mechanical squeezer, and we can power it with create rotational energy using an alternator. God, the music is very loud. One sec, let me turn it down. So yeah, so that's something I want to do. Another thing I thought of, this flight rituals. I've been finding that our flight rituals haven't really, like, we got one, and I think it's not enough. So what I think I want to do is I want to create probably some hot air balloons around the base with flight rituals in it, and we can transport source to them with source warpers, and our current source network should be good enough for that, because it's, you know, really cheap for the Ars flight. Or say one other thing that I want to show you guys before we move on. Over here in our redstone station, I figured out how to stop this from overfilling. You can just put a threshold switch on a portable storage interface. So when this is at, I had it at 10% before, which is why it's 2 stacks, but I have it at 5%. So whenever this redstone card is 5% full, it unhooks the storage interface. So, and yeah, so that's just what I didn't realize they interacted with portable storage interfaces like that. I planned to just like put like a cog block here, so it blocks the funnel, but that works too. It's a little less bulky, so that's nice. So yeah, so that fixes this, and that means any other stations that or trains that we make that need to pick up redstone, are also not going to be overfilled. So that's good. You can see I have this. I can't really see it on the map because there's no blocks under it. But unfortunately, I couldn't, with how I set this up, I couldn't fit the curves to be the same radius as these curves. So these are, I believe, 17 block radius. And these curves are 13 block radius. So they're smaller. I wanted the curves to be gradual. I don't want them to be too sharp because they just don't feel very good when they're sharp curves. Yeah. So yes. One thing I wanted to do right now though, is if we go over to our chapter 2 of magic over here, our source gem production, we have a bit of an issue with this setup in that our it does not produce the mage bloom fiber quick enough to convert all of the source, which is why I have this blaze burner set up here so I can manually feed it some lava and burn away some of the source so that this can catch up. I want to automate that, and I think that is fairly simple. So all we should need to do for that is, although I'm not going to have a necessarily good place to put it, what we need is a observer, a smart observer, and should be parchment, spell parchment, just a blank one. Then we need a toggle latch. Or is it a threshold switch? So what I need to do is I need to observe if there is at least one mage bloom or one spell parchment in the basin, then turn off the lava. If there is more, if there's 0, then get rid of it. So I feel like a threshold switch might work for that. Yeah, so we'd probably put it here, and we'd probably change this fluid valve so it's powered from the side. Yeah, so we need to check in there. So if we go into our ponder, so detect items or fluids, right? This is what we want. So we need, you are looking into here. Yes, we need to say no, that's looking the wrong way. Like that. You're looking into there, and you're looking for this. So if there isn't any of these spell parchments in here, this is off. Yeah. Let's create a bit more space. So we're gonna want this here. Okay. Yeah. So if there is a spell parchment in there, we want... If there's... yeah, so if this is negative, we want to invert... I'm thinking, do we need a powered toggle latch or the opposite of this? Oh, you know what? I don't think we need a toggle latch at all. I think we need... Oh. Let's go out here. Let's get rid of some of this crap. So we need a... Where's my kinetics box? Why is these not sorted? Where's my kinetics box? I probably left it down at the redstone station. I put it in my building backpack by accident. Okay, so what we need to do is grab one of our gear shifts, like so. Let's put it here and grab that. Yes. And we want to power this. So we can grab power from right there. Do this. Do that. Okay. So power off is giving lava. Yes, that is what we want. Which means we don't really need to do much. We just need one of this. And then we need 2 pieces of redstone. Oops. Alright. We can get out through here. And I'll get 2 pieces of redstone. And we should be able to just do this. I think that should work. I think if the parchment is in there now. Okay, let's those there. Let's just see. So that bonks. There is parchment, this powers, this goes and locks, and it's locked now. Yes. So that should stay locked. Aha, okay, that's it. That was easier than I thought. Okay. So now we can block this off. Yeah. Yes. And this will probably backlog because it's going to prioritize this recipe. So that is that set up. Now I'm trying to decide. I think because we're working up here for the Chronal Chaos setup, or I plan to work up here for the Chronal Chaos setup, that we probably don't need to do the flight network just yet. So let's think about this stuff a little bit. For Chronal Chaos, the Arcane Polished Darkstone with the Arcane Gold. This is the easy part because we can make this with our golden orchids, which we got ages ago. We still need to make Menanda Bitter though. So we're gonna need a cobble gen, a haunt cobble into blackstone, and also to make glass. We aren't gonna need to haunt sand because our wraith is just gonna rejuvenate the sandstone because we don't need any sandstone for gold, right? Because we aren't making the gold that way. But we do need so we need cobble for blackstone, glass. We need to make ghostly glass. Ooh, this is gonna be a mess. We are gonna need, let's see, to make the corrupted pixie, we need to go like that, and then we can put it in the jar with a deployer, and then we wash it, and then we drain the jar for arcane crystals. But yeah, and we want to split the Oriole into growing crystals in this loop, and also into these bottles for time in a bottle. Now, unfortunately, we can't get the empty vials back until we're making time mechanisms with our time in a bottles. Yeah, so God, there's so many different parts for this. I don't even know if we've got enough space up here. Well, let's not forget that again. Alright. I do want to have it up here though, because we do need this source for what is it for? We need the source for the time in the bottles, and I believe something else as well. We also need it. Oops. Right, and we also need the source crystal fragments for our time in the bottles. Okay, Jesus. Jesus, right. We're gonna have to split this into different parts, right? So our obelisk setup, or our arcane crystal setup, right? Oh my god, it's so complicated. I'm gonna try and figure out. We're probably gonna start with our soul bead, our soul splitter, right? Because we need some souls for our soul beads and our resent. Yeah, so we'll set up our what's it called? Our resent controller. Okay, so I think we're gonna take some of this smeltery because we're not really using this for anything. So we'll take some of that. Why did I just take damage? Not sure. We need 4 of copper. And then oops. We want to pour it onto the brick. Yeah. And we have a smeltery controller. Good. Then, let's take this drain. Oops. This drain. And we want to put this drain. Oh no, we need to make a drain like this. Can we not do that? Drain. Maybe not. Brick. Seared. Oh, can we break this? It's shapeless. Why doesn't it work? Can we break our stuff back down into bricks? Alright. Alright, let me do that. Okay, there's our grout, and then we can make another drain. Okay. We have a wraith. We need, I believe... just use that. And we should make a naming spell as well. Yeah. Naming. And then we want to go touch, tag, name, name. That should work. Create. Now let's just test how it works. Where is something that I can name? Some pigs over here somewhere. There. Right. Auto. Name. Ah, okay. So the name of the spell is how they get named. Okay. So now, oops. We want to name this wraith. Casper. Okay. And we need to create a place for this wraith to get our liquefied resent. We really do not have a good place. Alright. So, okay. We need a wraith for this, and then we also need a wraith for soul sand. And then we need souls to split 2 ways. This is like isolated stuff. So, alright, let me get a soul extractor and a deployer. And some soul sand as well. Or 1 soul sand. I just realized I don't think we have a muffler in this mod pack, so I'm a little afraid that it's going to be very loud because these wraiths are not quiet mobs. Hopefully it won't be too much of an issue though. Okay. So I think first things first, let's grab our item transport and our kinetics, and we'll put them in the middle of the room. So, we have our soul extractor. It does not seem to take durability in this mod pack. That's good. Now, we are probably gonna want a hopper and let me think. Maybe some barrels. Right. So let's say over here, 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 and then I want to create a bit of a jar. For our wraith. Like so. And let's go like so. And we'll probably increase the height of the, what's it called? Of the roof here later. Or you know, there can be a short thing over here. Right, so let's go like so. And in the corners, like that. And let's actually round this jar a bit. Like this. And I might recolor this glass later. And get somewhere to stand. Right, one wraith goes there. Hello. You are Casper. Yeah. Okay. And we close the jar, like so. Now, we want, let's just double check. So if we were to get rid of that, and we want soul extract that. That would go into there. It always seems to land on top and then get sucked up by the hopper because it's not a full block, and go into there, and there's no durability damage. Okay. I think I want our deployer to be over here. Like so. And it can go through glass just fine. So if we were to do this, let's like that, and it works. And if we were to do it again, 6, okay. So that works just fine. So this is how we get our souls. That part is easy enough. Let me get some light up here. Okay, nice. Let's just Something like that. Okay. Yeah. So now what we want to do is probably we need a puller upgrade. And then we need to split it into two. So let's grab some brass stuff. Okay, so we are going to want to grab some of this and some of this. And we want a belt coming off here. We are going to be splitting the belt output into one going towards the smeltery. Oop. So if we have a look, Resent, it wants in a spout. So let me grab my liquids. And let's keep going like that. And we want a spout somewhere along here. Now if we look here, the soul beads need to be further split. So actually, we probably want this to go pretty long. Okay. Over, let's say, where do we want this split? Let's have our... Let's go three blocks. Okay. And we want this to be... we can't round robin it just yet. Then we want to have this here. And... we want to fill into this. So... This guy is very annoying. Let me turn down videos. Nope. Music and sounds. Let's turn down hostile creatures. That won't come back to bite me, I'm sure. Well, I can't get jumped by a creeper at least because of my kitty slippers. Like that. Like that. Nope. For some reason when placing stuff against a wall, the rotation lock likes to do the opposite direction. Okay. We then want our drain. Oops. God damn it. Do I have any blocks to close that up? Alright. Now, we want you. Can I... put that stuff away? You. Go... here. Hello? Thank you. Wrong way around, of course. Like that, and then we can carve out a bit of space over here. Okay, and we don't need anything to go into the smeltery. So let's go that, and then our smeltery controller can go probably to the side there. So let's go like that, and Then we put that there. We put the fuel there. Those like that. That there, that there. How do I actually? Alright. Glass. There. And like that. This is valid. Then we want our wraith, and we have our spell. Whoop, hello? No? Why did that happen? Oh, we're not, right, no, it's supposed to happen. It's a smeltery. Okay, it's not actually taking any damage. You are Clyde. Yeah. Okay. Let's cap that off as well. Yeah. We have our 2 jars. This one's a villager. Okay, the resent is building just fine. Let's do that just to give it the structure. That can all go, and we'll just put whatever crap over there. This does need to get lava, I believe, right? It is burning through it. Yeah, 700 mil buckets, it was 750 a second ago. We need a lever. And that fills that. So, these will come this way. We'll have a split right here. This will be set to round robin. Yep. And so some will go here, and then we want another split. Let's see if we can keep this like symmetrical, maybe. That'd be nice. So that creates the soul beads. Now the soul beads need to split between creating the glass and creating the Menundabiter, right? No, Mundabiter. Okay. I added an extra syllable there. We don't need much of this stuff, but we'll still round robin it. Okay, so do we actually want to create, like, put it further down maybe? For more space? The ghostly glass won't create many... Alright, so... I feel like we want to have this... So, okay, so our souls, some of them will be going this way, and this over here, we're haunting them, right? So maybe we want to have it go back this way. Like so. And it gets haunted along here. Right? Or we could have it go onto what's it called? Depot here, then have where's my mineral? Hello, thank you. Do that. And you know, I'm actually gonna turn those mob sounds completely off. Alright. So then we could go this way. So we haunt over here. With a soul campfire right above it. With stuff blowing down through it. That sounds fine. Yeah. And then our haunted souls need arcane dust deployed into it. So so let's think about those after we've kind of got the rest of this process thought out. This is going to be pretty simple. Ghostly glass, we're just deploying glass onto a soul bead. Right? So our soul beads will be here and they'll be split here. One will go through here. This will have glass. We grab glass. We deploy glass like that. I think that's how we want to do that. And then we need some stuff here. Let's see, we want to do it with mechanical crafters. So I'm gonna create some of these. So we'll make some of these. And because we made those, why don't we also pick these up and get that quest out of the way finally. From here, because it asked for 27. Alright, and oops. One sec, let me just put these back. We don't need them, we only need 4. Yep. Oh, and I need a brass cover as well. Simply like that. And what we're doing that for is so that we can go, let's see, put it right here. We want to put our cover here. and we'll connect them up behind. And then we want an andesite funnel. So our ghostly glass is going to go into here, then it'll get filled, and then it will go, let's say, up, or do we want it to go to the corner here and wrap around? Do that. Okay. Then go like this. Yeah. Okay, it looks good. I think so, right? And then what do we do after that? Then, so we have these now. Then we need to spout fill them with Oriole essence. Do we have drains? No. Let's shorten that a bit, I think. I don't know, I feel like I want it kind of like around the room, right? I don't know, should I be using a storage controller? Maybe, maybe not. You look like you're drowning in there. But it's stopped because there is no more lava in there. Okay. That goes there. Switch, fill. We're gonna need to get this. Okay, so we probably are gonna use some of this stuff. We don't need to use too much though. So I think. Oh, okay, let me move these back because they're kind of in the space and distracting me. And let me think about how I'm laying this out. Okay, I worked on collecting some of the stuff that we need that I didn't have already. So, first things first, we want to go here, here, and where is one of my fans? Like that. Yep. And so, and we'll work on making that make sense later, but for right now, that's just got to be powered somehow, and we'll figure that out later. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get the lava up here, although considering my plan of having like sky ports around, I'll probably deliver lava over here or something. But lava is pretty close. Maybe I can just bring it up through the ground. Not sure. We'll figure that out in a bit though. So, that is that process right there. Let me grab one of these to encourage the quest book. The liquefied resent bucket. Let me take it and then. Oh. Why did that happen? Okay. Alright, it didn't flow down at least. That was weird. Yeah, my lever is gone. So let me just grab that back. We'll put it there. No? Is that powering it? No. Put it there again. Oh, that's where my lever went. Alright. So that will blow down there. This will pick this up. Then it'll push it over there and it'll keep going. This part, so that's going to be the Haunted Soul, and then I need to use deployer on it. Let's go maybe in the corner here. Well, I can do... There we go, thank you. And something like that. Then like that, and we place our deployer here. I don't know if I really want the belt to be this long, but I mean, it's what we've done, so let me get rid of that and put it up on the ceiling. Okay. That will make this corrupted, and pouring arcane dust onto a dark soul. Right click with a corrupted pixie onto an ultram jar. Yeah. Right click it. Let's go corrupted. Let me just double check. Okay, so it does have to be placed in the world. So let's say it'll go there. We'll place it into an ultram jar that will be right here. Yep. And then we are going to want probably a smart observer looking at it. And when the smart observer sees the correct thing, it will turn on a drill. Yeah, because we need to pick it up. So I don't have enough deployers. Okay, I need more stuff. Okay, so this is gonna be an ultram jar over here, and then we're gonna need another deployer facing down, and we can do that. And this is gonna be placing ultram jars. Yeah. This is gonna be placing arcane powder. We'll worry about that later. This is gonna need to have this in here. So I'm gonna need a drill like there, and this should hopefully work for this, right? I want to grab a hand crank, let's just double check. Places it in the ground, or in the hopper. You do that. You place it there, okay. Nice, that is what we want. We want this to have a clutch, like that. And then we want this smart observer to be facing that. There's a happy little guy. And we want this to be for Ultram Jars, or the Corrupted Pixies. Let me maybe get some of this stuff. Okay, so if I were to go, you over here, we place this here. Is this going the right way? No, wrong way. Other way. Come on, keep going. There we go. Evil Dark Soul. Okay. It doesn't let us get that, but it's fine. So you're going to be blowing dark powder, then, or powder, yeah. You're going to be corrupted pixies. So what we, yeah, let me get some of the powder then. Right, we have a bunch here just from. Let's just take half of that. That's just from silk touching and smelting a bunch of it, since I didn't really need the other form. So yeah, so we got that quest, we got some extra stuff of that, nice, and then let's put one of those there as well, and move it. Yep. So you can get a soul bead. And I'll put that back on there. Alright. Let's double check. Is this round robin? No. There we go. You are gonna be for that. I'll put you there. And then let's grab our hand crank for testing again. It will. Hello? No. Okay, we need to do both of these moving at the same time. Yeah. That will create corrupted pixies. So I'm probably not going to hook it up exactly like that, so let me take that back. Give me the Dark Soul again. Yeah. Alright, yep, you go there, thank you. And get rid of that again. Corrupted Pixie will be thrown into the jar. Yes, works great. Now, you see, what? That's a corrupted pixie, and then you will unpower. So we need redstone torch. I should probably get like a redstone box or something like that. Okay, that works great. So, you get powered. Then you power this and that, and it'll unpower that. So if I put this here, okay, that doesn't work. There we go. Yep, that's what I wanted. So then it unpowers that. Right, that does power that. Yeah, okay. Right, unpowers that, and then this. Oh, grab our hand crank again. Then this would power, that would go into the hopper. Right, and then it would stop. And this would be placing another ultim jar. And this would be doing that as well. Yeah. And then this will send our ultim jar over to get washed. Let's see. I think I want to go back here. Do I want to go back a block and go from here? Well, I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's go back. And go here. And then we'll do that, and let's shorten that a little bit. God, we're barely... we've barely hooked this up, and we're already an hour into the episode. Okay. Yep, that goes onto there, and then this will spin and go over, yeah, washed. So I could have it in line with that, but I kind of want a bit more open space. So, in fact, let's have it very short and grab one of these. And grab this, and we need some water. So how do we want to contain it? Let's grab some of this and some of this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, water will be right here. Nope. Yeah. Go to those two, and then do that. Is that what we're doing? Get rid of that. Someone told me that you can blow through this stuff. So do that so that it places the water in the correct direction. We want to go there. And this could be a block lower and be having the water resting directly above it. but I wanted to mirror what I've done this, and also just give some breathing room, right? So let's double check if I were to go. Oh, my nose is itching. Oh, to just grab a single cog. Oh, I had some. Just bring this down so that I can see the particles. Okay. It does blow through. I'm guessing if I do that, it doesn't blow through though, right? Yeah. Okay. To do that, place some junk away. Then after it gets washed, we want to go let's have another buffer. So we'll go like this, and put that there. You know, this will be over there, it'll get washed, it'll get pulled up here, then it will get drained here. Alright. We'll put this, I probably should have raised this up a block so that I could have a different ceiling and floor, whatever. It will output directly into this item drain, and then after it gets drained, it will... we want it to go up to there. So... how do we get it up there easiest? Probably with... probably with a draw network, right? I don't want to spam these draw networks everywhere. But maybe I can use like an arm, right? An arm would probably reach. If I had an arm here, and then we do that. Alt, nope. Altum jaw. And then we have a depot right there. Okay, I need an arm now. Alright, so then this would be taking from there and depositing there, and we could put that, I don't know, probably like right somewhere around here would be fine. Maybe on the roof. Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, okay. I've decided we'll move this to the other side. Like that. We will put the jar in there. We'll be taking it from there, depositing to there. And it will go... let's go down a block. But I want some... there. Oh, goddamn, I need to reset those. Take, deposit. range limitation. That's too far. What if I... Nope. Put it there. Come on, stop doing this. Why are you like this? Alright. There. God, the hitbox is kind of funky. Alright. Take, deposit, and then... Oh, damn it. Take, deposit. There. Okay, okay. So that works. That reaches. And we can power it pretty easily by using just a large thing there. Because we actually want the fan to not be chewing up our resources, so we can have it slower. Yep. That'll take there, go to there. And... So yeah, that means this is gonna be our end. So we will need fluid coming out of there. Yeah, and how do we want to get this around? So we need the fluid to go to where the vials are. Well, I mean, not necessarily, right? We need the fluid in a couple places. We haven't done the Arcane Crystal loop. We're probably going to have our golden orchids around here. And we'll probably transport them over here. Our arcane gold from that tree that we want to build. Or maybe we'll just have a small field sticking outside the side of the thing. We'll see. So that will put... Oh, it's so far away. Right, so we need to think about this soul bead. Let's do the Menanda Bitter stuff, right? So that goes there. This will go here. We're gonna need arcane crystals going into here as well. So where do we make our arcane crystals? Like over here or something? It looks like I did have enough room, but maybe I'm trying to spread things out too much. So, okay, let's say our arcane gold comes in from like over here somehow, right? The Alton jars need to go pretty far, so maybe we'll fling them, or the vials. No. Okay, I know it. Alright, yeah. Sorry for all of the indecision this episode. I want to keep the design process. Give me a belt, please. There we go. Yeah, like that. And then we want this here. This is gonna have Oriole, and we're gonna have to pipe it from pretty far away. And then that's going to have our Oriole bottles. And then these need to go through this deploying process, right? So we can consider this spout as the first step in our time in a bottle process. We need a bunch more deployers. Okay, hopefully I don't need to go back anymore. Alright, let's have a look at this process. So our Oriole goes in here, fills up the bottle, then we go 5 deployers and then a spout. So let's go 1, let's do that, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a spout and then a press, was it? Spout, press. Okay, I do need to move this spout back a block because I need to power those. And you can be powered from the back. Alright. Oh my god, okay. Source fragments. Do we need source gems for any other process? Okay, we don't need to worry about automating this anytime soon, I don't think. So we won't. We're not using integrational mechanisms much anymore, and we're going to be moving on to ME. I don't think, the only thing that gets upgraded with the time machine is this storage terminal, right? Yeah, if I time machine, looks like it is only that. Alright. Okay, we don't have the right gold stuff. This is going to be source. Now, source is right here, so that's really easy to get. So let's grab some of this, some pumps. Okay. You can go right over there. And come up. Up like that. Right, and now let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can just use one pump. Let's put it right there. And switch the direction. Yep. And let's give it some transparency. Okay. This, I mean, I guess this is also just going to be a pipe. But this pipe is going to need to like divert. I'm like almost considering like, do I set up a minecart with a tank on it for transporting that liquid. Why did they have to disable the damn the damn fluid drawers? Alright. Okay, I mean I could use channels. No, I think I'll use the fluid pipe. Come out there, it's gonna go over to there, and it needs to detour so that I can fill up 2 more of these. I mean, technically only 1 more of these. It depends how fast you want to do it, but technically, right? You can halve these steps and then. In fact, I'm a little confused. This should just be these 2 and then repeat 4 times. It's the same thing. Right? It's definitely the same thing, right? Yeah, spec 16 stamp 16 stamp. Okay. So where do we want to put that part of the process? Maybe like in an island in the middle here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we could do it in the middle here. So let's do that. Let's grab more of those. More of those. Let's leave 2 spots. Actually, no, we need to split this. Yeah. Then on one side we stamp. On the other side... Nope, can't grab it. Okay. We spout. Like so. And we'll have our barrels. And yeah. Or I guess we probably want to use drawers, right? But because there's technically that many steps, I can't use locked drawers. Do we have like a dirt chest or something? Chest. No, that's not gonna work. What am I talking about? So we need... I mean, we could just extend this setup by some blocks. Alright. I don't really like using evens, but I will do this. Hello? Gimme? Thank you. Okay. So, we want to go... these 2 will get powered through there. This we'll do that. I don't like how that's going to clip through the mechanical arm now. So do I raise it a block? I guess I will. Uh-huh. And we'll clamp that to the ceiling. And let's keep it consistent. So let's go to there. And then it will go further. And we want to connect it up to there. Do we just go on top of these? No, I think I need... I mean, it depends. Am I going to backfill them with like hoppers into, or chutes and stuff on top? I think I want to fill it with stuff on top. So what I'll do is I'll go this way until about here. Mm-hmm. It looks messy. That's fine though. I could actually just do straight lines. You know what? So I will. And we will power this like either above it or from this side. Alright, then get rid of those. And we want our pumps. So this is definitely longer than 16 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's how we want to think about the best way to connect these up, right? So I think one here will be pretty easy to connect up. And I think one right here will be pretty easy to connect up. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 10, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It should be fine. I guess just in case we can move it a little closer this way. Right, and we want to put it here so that when we place a gearbox here, we can place a cog there and get the power through the pipe that way and not interrupt the planned ceiling, however that shall be. Yeah. Okay, that works. This is not too long, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's safe for sure. And then we'll have sets of 3 like that or something. Yeah, I think something like that. This can be see-through. And that can be see-through. Yeah, seems good. Okay. So that's our aureole vein. Ultron jars, go through there. We are gonna need glass. How do we want to get the glass? Up here. Having like a whole cobble gen for this seems excessive. But I did start on some crushing wheels. If I go over here, should have a pair. Hello? Oh no, I must have done the recipe wrong and it popped out. Rushing wheel. Ah, okay. Never mind. They've changed the recipe to be easier. I forgot. Alright, I'll get this stuff for that then. Alright, that'll be done in a million years. I still no idea how I'm gonna power all of this. Although it definitely doesn't need to be fast. Yeah, okay, okay. This is everything, right? So we're gonna need one pair of crushing wheel. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Okay. Right. So we still. So we've got all the fluids set up. Got that set up. Our arcane gold will be easy enough to figure out. Right. We'll have like so that is the two before the spouts. Is arcane gold. So if we just grab double chest. That'll be our arcane gold. And we'll get the arcane gold in there some way. Then over here, and I'll replace that with something else later on. Right now, we just want another drawer. I should have these drawers in. I set up for. Okay, yeah. So that'll be our times in a bottles. You know what? Let's move it back a block, even, so that the room looks more convenient. Okay. And let me get those crushing wheels and also set up another set. Okay, so for our crystals, our source crystals, we're probably going to rejig this so that the source crystals come over here. But maybe we can set up our source crystal fragments over here. Like, we have so much room downstairs and we're kind of getting cramped upstairs. So yeah, let's do that. Let's grab these and these. Let's say, what's a good spacing? Yeah, maybe. Let's lower those down a block. Yep, and we are going to have our source gem output somewhere over there, and it will go through this. Yeah, okay. And we'll worry about those later, but they'll come up here, probably either through, I don't know, something. Those will be the fragments. Here. Did I put too many things? 1, 2, 3, 4. I did put too many things. Okay. I want to move it over this way then. Okay, that's a little better. Probably put these too far away. Lost some efficiency. Okay. Yep, should evenly split those, and then... Nope. Here. Yeah. So Arcane Crystal and Source Gems. So the Source Gems... let me... not do that. Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll probably end up just using, you know, the drawers. This setup needs 2 drawers. God, what am I doing? So inefficient with how I'm doing stuff today. Nope. Nope. Yeah. If we have a look at these, it is spout first. Do I want to switch these around? Kind of. Okay. You go there. You go there. You don't go there. Ugh. Wait. What am I doing? That doesn't... No, okay. No, that doesn't work out. Never mind, we'll go back. Let's grab, while we're here, let's grab this. Those are connected now. I was just thinking, because I want our... because our crystals go there, and it's more convenient if this is the final step, but it looks like it's going to be going that way. Let's grab a gearbox real quick. Those need to be rotating that way. Then we want this here and this here. I believe we're gonna want iron downgrades in those, I think. This will be our input. So we are gonna be this is our manumbitor, or manumbitor, right? Yeah, that's our manumbitor. Where did my other deployers go? Okay, yeah. So then can I just make like a million of these damn drawers? Okay. This will pull the manumbitor out, and then it'll place it up into this deployer. This deployer will face that way. That allows me to place a small cog here and power... Nope. A small cog here and power that. This is going to click the manumbitor. Over here. But we also need to place our arcane crystals. So our arcane crystal majiggy is it's going around here. I guess these are getting transported over to there with the draw controller. Yeah. You know, okay, we're almost at 2 hours. I'm gonna try and figure out the rest of this process, and then I'll come back. Okay, I was just double checking that these golden orchid seeds do work, since we... Yeah, but yes, they do. They do need to be planted on magical farmland, though, it seems like. But, this will definitely be able to farm all of our stuff. And then let's pick this back up. And this stuff is easy enough to make if you just click the magic powder. Okay, so yeah. Now I'll figure out the rest of this stuff. We might need to expand though, because I just realized we need to make this... My life would probably be a lot easier if I just designed like a cobbleworks somewhere and sent all of my my cobble and sand and all that stuff everywhere instead of locally producing every single time. But right, it looks like over here we're not gonna be doing anything out there because of that, although it would have been nice to have a window. So I think what we do here is this will be where our crushing wheels go. Just when I think I'm done, I find there's like 10 more things to do. Okay, sorry, I'm not done yet. But I'll get you up to speed so too much doesn't happen. So here is the obelisk placer. Here is the manumbitor, whatever. So, for the arcane polished darkstone, we've got our cobble gen. It goes into this controller. I'm gonna set up the controller somewhere around here. It goes into the controller. It takes out cobblestone from the network, The cobblestone gets haunted once, into blackstone, haunted again, into darkstone, cut, into polished darkstone, and then it's going into this crafter, mechanical crafter, and it'll fill up all around because I've connected the backs. And then over here I'm going to connect this to the draw network as well. That is going to be our Arcane Gold, which I'm going to need to... Alright, my hard drive fell out, filled up because the recording is like 40 gigabytes already, and I just don't have enough space on my hard drive. So I just moved my old videos onto a portable so I can finish this episode. I've got, what, 4 or 5 hours but before I need to go to school, but I don't think this video is going to be that long. So over here we need to think this is going to be our input for our specs. Oh, we still need more crushing wheels. Yeah, so our cobble is going to get stored up here, and it's going to get pushed into with a push upgrade into the millstone, made gravel, and then this hopper is going to push the gravel into the crushing wheels, and then they're going to put the sand over here, and that's going to be smelted by this, which is then going to be pulled into here with a puller, and then pushed into here with a pusher, and that'll be that. So for these we need we're probably gonna have crushing wheels here, so we need to drill. So we're gonna need another smart observer and another clutch in order to drill this thing. So let's do that. Yeah. And that, and hopefully I should be able to look with a smart observer to see if there's an obelisk here. I should check. Alright, so here's some of them in number to. We have from quest rewards. So we want one of this. Right. Okay, we have one of those in there, so let's say, okay, so these are all filtered. Yep. I want a smart observer here. This needs to be on the center, and I want this to be here. So that, okay, that seems to work. So now we need a redstone torch on top of this, and some gears. And by gears, I mean cog blocks. So we want this to go up, 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 torch. So now, when... No. other way around. No, we don't want a torch. No, we do want a torch? Right. When this is correct, we want this to be not powered. When this is incorrect... No, yeah. Unpowered, this is going, right? This is going when this is the right thing here. When the right thing not here, this is stop going. So that way it won't get rid of this arcane crystal block. Yeah. We're going. Okay. So now we... okay, how do we collect it? We can use a hopper underneath. Oh, it can't be placed in the air? Okay. We probably don't even need a drill then. We could probably... I mean, we will use a drill. But if we didn't want to drill, we could just, like, use a piston to push it or something to break it. Okay. Oh. It can't be placed on top of a hopper. So how do we collect it? I can't blow a fan. I can use a fan to suck. I can't... I mean, I could use a moving drill with a chest on it, but that's a little too much. Right, nothing's ever easy. Okay, I haven't tested it, but what I think we can do is use this collector upgrade. I believe this works by like a hopper, right? Yeah. So we can do that. Now we can place stuff on top of it, and if we were to break it, it goes in. Okay. So we can do that. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright. And in fact, let me face it that way. Okay. Then what we want to do is probably it will be pushed into... God, there's so little room. Okay, we have a path around here, so we can block this off if we have to, which it looks like we have to. I'm going to steal these. It looks like it actually wanted 3 pairs of crushing wheels, because I forgot that we need to crush this stuff down. So, this will push into this. Then we'll grab 2 of these. Nope. And do that. So now, when we put a pusher, that should go into there, push into here, push through these crushing wheels. And then what we need to do we have another... Well, first things first. I wanted to set this here with controller extension and have that set to that. So that's how we're getting crystals from this setup over to there. God, it's so cramped. I really thought I gave myself enough room, but no, not even close. Or no, I thought it was close, and then it wasn't close. So, okay, that breaks, that'll go into there, that'll go through here. We extend this, maybe? We extend it here. The crystals will continue on the belt. What we want is priority to be... Yeah, let's grab... Okay, so this is going to be coming out, going in. Coming out, going in. We want this to have priority, right? We don't want this to be sending more shards until... Or rather, we need a split... Well, we can split. We can split with one of these. Okay, I'm gonna get a brass tunnel. I'm not sure this is gonna work out, but it might. Give me that. Okay. So we want this here. Then, God, this is actually getting like too cramped now. Okay, I don't actually like this being here. We'll just have to connect this storage drawer and use another thing. So we can't use this channel because we need it clear for that. Oh God. Where did my boxes there? Right. Get rid of that. Okay. How much of this do we need? We need some of it to go here. But we need to prioritize it going here. Oh my God, how do I... okay, I'm gonna try and figure this out. Okay, it was getting too cramped otherwise, so I decided to break down this wall and have this platform be a jut out. I thought this side of the base, or this tower, was kind of lacking in jut outs anyway, so it's fine. It's probably gonna need to be at least like 2 blocks bigger though. Okay, yeah, hoping that now is enough room. It feels like maybe like I haven't used enough space here, but at the same time, yeah. Oh, and I think I want to switch this out for yeah, I think I want to switch this out. Okay, so a little bit done. I've set up, here is where the arcane crystals will get pulled off the loop over here, and then they will go into here to be stamped into blocks, and then this mechanical arm will take them from here and put them into these funnels. And what I've also done is I've hooked up this smart chute that takes the crystals out, and I've hooked it up to this smart observer as well. So basically, it will only allow it to take crystals from the system, from this barrel, after I've hooked them all up. It'll only allow it to take from that barrel as long as there is an obelisk here. And I think, and like obviously there's going to be times where it's like still like building thing, right? It's only going to be there for long enough for this clutch, but that's still enough time for it to fill up, like, you know, a stack or something from there, and a stack is all it can take anyway. So that short period of time where it's unlocked, when the system is running, will be enough. Over there. Right, we still haven't hooked those up. But yeah. So now I just need to get the rest of the system. Just noticed a weird bug here. We've got this diamond-shaped quest where you get an obelisk and a legendary bag, and then also the circle-shaped, you get rewards for that too. Okay, so I'm thinking the arcane gold is going to be delivered from a skyship station over here with phantom rails. Yeah, and then it gets split between here and into here. Okay, I think I'm gonna regret saying it, but I think that is everything. Except connecting all of the kinetic parts up. I think item-wise, except for the pusher and puller upgrades, that should be everything connected. Or the process should be oh wait, no. I still need to do, I mean, I don't have the gold income yet, and I don't have my source gem crusher. This thing seems to be working fine, that's good. Yeah. So, yeah, so how the hell am I gonna power all this? No idea. I'm gonna work on connecting up all of the parts though. Okay, I think everything is hooked up. I can't really know until I like actually have it running, but everything should be hooked up. It's gonna be a monster of like stress cost though, because I mean, this mix, like, I have not done any gearing except for gearing down once on the fans. Right? And everything else is... I didn't even gear... Oh, I haven't hooked this up. Okay. So this fan is not geared down. But everything else should be. I've managed, like, I know how to work belts so that they're spinning the right direction, But because I've used so many cogs, like for like distant belts, I didn't keep track of how many times I reverse direction for every section. So a couple of this is going to need some adjusting. For right now though, what I think I'll do is I'll hook up maybe a couple water wheels and run it at like 1 RPM just to make sure everything's running before I move to put in a proper power source. So I should be able to hook this up anywhere for the testing purposes. So let's say, yeah. We want that to go on the underside of that. We want to switch that to 1 RPM. And we're in the way. Okay. We will first space out. Then we will do this. And we want this to be 1 RPM. And got to contain the water, so let's just do this. And fly. Right. Okay, let's say we are running them. How much RPM can I go up to? 8 RPM? What are these advancements? So have a look here. This is not spinning. That's something I need to fix. This is not spinning either. Alright, so in order to get that to spin, we can hook this up here. And to spin that, hook that up there. These are spinning the right way. We'll want those to be connected. That's connected to that, to that. To that. It's connected to that, which is connected to here. That's working. That's connected. Alright, we're gonna have to slow this down to RPM because most of it's not even connected. And that's why it's running so well. So let's go here and here. So we want to go like that and that. That's... Now this is running. This is going the wrong direction. I don't have chain drives right now, so I'll just use a belt. That's working. That's spinning the right direction. This is not spinning the right direction. Okay. I need to go on the other side. I want you over here. There we go. There we go. That's spinning the right direction. This is the right direction. You guys should not be allowed past here. But this is not running, which is why. Means what we need to do is... Yeah. These are spinning the wrong way. So... let's also just double check. Is that spinning the right way? No. Means we need to spin it differently. From where? Yeah? No? Where is this getting power from? It's getting power from this belt. So I gotta get rid of that. I power that there. Now is this spinning the right way? Nope. Yeah, just a lot of troubleshooting like this is what I gotta do. And I'll be back when I've got it sorted. Okay, while checking everything over, I realized that I forgot to add a way to get the specs or the like powder onto this. So what I need is I'm not sure. Is there a way for me to? Okay. I need to filter that there. And we don't have all the pulls and pushes either, so of course that's not going to work. And we just connect that. We can put that away. Should be working. Yep, so I'm just going to craft a bunch of pushes and pullers now. Alright. So, first things first. These need both pushers and pullers each. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we need to pull from south and push to north. Pull, south, north. 1, 2, 3. And this needs to be filtered for that. Yep, that's filling up. This this also is not hooked up. Okay. If I were to do that, yes, that's spinning Yeah. We want it cutting against the direction. So that's going right, and it's going in there. Yes. Here we want a pusher and a puller. Ah, okay, I'm also seeing this is not connected here. This whole slice, it looks like. Yeah. Which makes sense because yep. I can't really. Well, yeah, it's gonna be difficult because we need that to be up to speed. So that's not gonna work at this slow speed. But let's see. We want that, I believe. Actually. I can use a belt for this. There we go. Now everything's connected. So that's going to break that. Yeah. Right, this needs a pusher puller. Pusher puller. We're gonna go pull from push to the north. There we go. Now this is moving around to pick up the jar. This is flowing through, and it's gonna. Ooh, I mean, it's gonna cause some issues. So it's not gonna round robin the fluid. So yeah, it does need stuff to jumpstart it, but that's fine. This needs a pusher, and it needs to go north. This needs a pusher and a puller, and it's going to be pulling from north and pushing south. Yep. Very slow. I'll bring you back if I notice any more issues. Okay, one issue I seem to be having is that these specs don't seem to want to come through the chute for some reason. But otherwise, it seems to be working pretty well, albeit especially slowly. Yeah, we've got one glass there. This is probably did I not? I hooked that up. I guess all of the cobble is coming over here first. So what I need to do is make sure that these are limited to one stack with an iron upgrade. One there, one there. I should probably also do one of that. Everything else we should downgrade. We don't need more than a stack of that. These I mean, I can't tell because the specs don't wanna... Is the spec is connected? Why doesn't that wanna pull from it? Does everything have this issue? No? They went back to this drawer, right? Yeah, okay. So... Any... Does it not like, the belt, maybe? It's not powered. The smart chute maybe just can't read these storage controllers. I mean, this one worked. No. I mean, that is what I wanted, but... How the hell? Okay, I don't know what the issue was, but I just switched it for a funnel instead of the smart chute, and it seems to be working now. So that was weird, but... so yeah, hopefully... Hey... This must have, already... Is this... Oh, those crushing wheels are going the wrong direction. Aren't they? Yeah, they are. Alright. Oh, that's not something I can change without messing up everything. Because that's my damn origin point. Okay, so we need to think about... So... What needs to change if we switch that out? Okay, I got it. These are now spinning down, and everything else should still be spinning the right way. And this just looks a little silly as well. Yeah. Everything looks fine. Yeah, so it looks like we're just waiting for this stuff. It looks like we already went through a crystal block. So I'm thinking that might have accidentally been destroyed or despawned. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:30 a.m. for me. I think I have to leave this here, right? So, obviously aesthetics I'll do whenever I feel like it. I am going to work on a power source for this. And also let it run and hope I don't run into any bugs. In fact, I'm going to let this run for a while, and when we get our first time in a bottle, I will show you guys. Not necessarily anything, it's just I put a downgrade in this drawer because I was like, we don't actually need that many Dark Souls, but it was already more than 64, and then this just started climbing like crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna, I think, delete those. Hundreds of Dark Souls. Definitely, definitely can't come back to bite me in any way, I'm sure. Oh, you know, I thought this said 0 earlier, but I think I just forgot to hook it up. Yeah. That should now, and I mean, I've got this issue again, so I'm not actually sure. Yeah, these smart chutes don't really seem to like crushing wheels. Sorry, not the crushing wheels. They don't seem to like the the storage controllers. See if this fixes it. Do that and reverse. Yeah, it sounds like it's doing stuff now. Yep, yep, for sure. Although I don't. It seems fine. Oh yeah, just put out a bunch. Hopefully. Oh, I mean, actually no, that's gonna cause big issues. It's because I did 4 at once. If I don't do 4 at once, it should be fine. I should switch this to 1. And I want this to be priority, but I don't think it's ever going to be priority. Which is... Or maybe it is priority. Okay, you know what, actually. It looks like it is. Good. I feel like they should really let you switch between pusher and puller just by shapeless crafting it. Because they're the same crafting recipe, just reversed. Almost there. I just need enough of these crystals. I think with how slow it's moving, it's not gonna happen until this is like full. So I'm gonna kickstart it a little bit with some shards. Okay, here's 64. And let's just put these. I could put them. Yeah, I think that would work. So let's just make sure this works, right? It's gonna be very, very slow. But what should happen, that does that, this will stamp it down. Now, if this block gets placed here, while, and it gets triggered by the Mundabatur, while this still has shards in it, or crystals, then they'll drop through there. Just make sure that works. Alright. There. And it takes one more slow. I sped it up to 4 RPM. That's as fast as it can run on 2 water wheels. So 8 RPM if I were to use a passive steam. So now that should okay, yeah, so these smart chutes just don't work with the controller extensions. That is a shame. So I will just manually put these here. And I'll fix that with, how am I gonna fix that? I'll find the way to fix that. Nice. I realized an issue with this because I picked up the timing bottle. It had time in it, and there was stored MBT. So now I lock it. Yeah. The chapter is now complete, but I didn't get a big... I mean, I'll take all of these. But where's the big ding? It's all green, isn't it? Oh well. I guess I'm just keeping that time in a bottle. I don't really use them. Okay, another issue, because one type of spec is in here, other types of specs are just falling off. So one thing I need to do is lock the ends. And then we just need to wait until this stops needing juice, so this can fill up. For some reason it seems to backfill. Why is this one not filling up? Maybe it's just taking a while, I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like it just needed me to update it. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, because that would be very annoying. We don't actually have much use for these time in a bottle, by the way. It's like the mage's books, right? That's fine. Time machine mechanisms for our time machines is nice, but we don't have our radiant stuff yet. And then it's also for this, you throw it in source to create time crystal, and then you can make ancient debris automatically. Are the only uses. and I don't think we're doing any of them yet. But right, we just need to set up. I guess we're gonna be working on the Arcane Gold tree next episode, and also, you know, getting a power source for this that isn't 2 water wheels stuffed in here, because that's not on. This has been a 2-hour episode, hasn't it? Thank you for watching. I'm gonna figure that out and fix it, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel like maybe it was slow, but maybe that's just because it was long. I feel like the episodes are gonna get longer as these chapters get more complicated. But I think we did well. Yep. Chronal Chaos is all done. And then after that is this ancient debris automation for automatic eternal stellars, which we aren't doing just yet. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you had a great day, and goodbye.